Welcome and thanks for joining me. It's the Winning All News. I am Alheri Moses. Our top story says ECWA leaders encourage to embrace AI, cybersecurity at leadership training. ECWA AGS emphasizes the need for unity in ECWA and Gombe zone. The ECWA Leadership Training Institute, Course 6, in a communique issued at the end of 2 weeks of deliberations and discussions, said every leader, especially in the 21st century, is required to embrace digital technology to enhance leaders' creative and innovative understanding or expertise for substantial public and private influence. The focus of the Course 6 Allied Training, which began from the 8th to the 19th of July at the ECWA headquarters in Jos, is artificial intelligence and cyber security, shaping our leaders' skill for greater societal impact. The Course 6 class governor, Air Commodore Reverend Dr. Dogo Bari Gani, speaking on behalf of the participants, said they have recognized that as church leaders, conflicts are bound to happen, but have resolved to address these conflicts promptly with all sensitivity. They have resolved to demonstrate integrity, humility, and committed to serving others and their leaders, and would be grounded by accountability and transparency. They added that they would lead by example, uphold ethical standards, and empower others to reach their full potential. They would embrace digital tools and technology to enhance communication, foster engagement, and streamline processes within their church community, while sticking to our core values, and are dedicated to nurturing a vibrant and growing local churches by fostering community involvement, outreach initiatives, and discipleship and mentorship programs, among others. They also resolve to tackle issues regarding religious freedom, maintain positive and public image, creating a conducive environment for ECWA members to strive and become good stewards, among others. The participants gave some recommendations that would enhance the activities of the ECWA Leadership Training Institute, and also gave recommendations on some key areas in ECWA.
ECWA. Liturgy is under ECWA A. Liturgy is not unified in ECWA like it is done in other denominations. B. Promote transparency and accountability in church governance. C. Some lecturers in ECWA seminaries and Bible schools are not trained as pastors, and some lack pastoral experience. As a result, they produce pastors without proper equipping for the church ministry. D. Enhance community outreach programs and social services. E. Induction oblique orientation of pastors should be done immediately after employment. This will give them a significant perspective of the system and subsequently minimize pastoral pitfalls. F. All ECWA pastors seeking employment must have attended ECWA seminaries before they are employed as pastors in ECWA. Even if they serve in other seminaries, they can have like 3-6 months with ECWA seminaries to just orient them. G. ECWA should be united in all hard administration and liturgy for uniformity. H. Encourage youth involvement and leadership development. ECWA should consider the centralization of her pastor salaries and transfers. This will help incorporate the challenge of tribalism and sectionalism in the system. K. Policies should not be discontinued by successive leaders. L. Transition and succession should be at least 3 months at the district level in ECWA. N. ECWA pastors should establish and maintain cordial relationship with law enforcement agencies, maintain a link with government at local, state, and federal. N. Course on protocol should be included in subsequent trainings due to its importance in both ECWA and society. O. Environmental ethics should be taught to ECWAs to pastors so that they can in turn teach the members. P. ECWA headquarters should support the Institute more to achieve its set goals.
They called on the global church to strengthen interdenominations collaboration, address global issues such as climate change, and invest in technology to reach a wider audience, and called on the federal government of Nigeria to advocate for policies that will promote social justice and economic equity, support educational initiatives to improve literacy and critical thinking, and foster unity and peaceful coexistence amongst various ethnic and religious groups. The participants reiterated that ECWA, as a matter of urgency, must key into artificial intelligence and cyber security.
The values of AI are enormous with future implications. As a matter of urgency, ECWA needs to urgently key in advisely to have a proper grasp and rescue the generation next, carrying along all the tiers of ECWA. Areas such as AI-powered worship analytics, cybersecurity threats, AI-driven pastoral care, online service security, digital discipleship, church data management, AI-assisted Bible study, periodic cybersecurity training for church staff, digital AI-powered outreach, ethical considerations and implications of AI, such as algorithmic bias and transparency and accountability. As the church embraces technology, it's essential to prioritize cybersecurity, responsible AI development, and ethical considerations to ensure a safe and secure digital environment for all. We are on the verge of losing the next generation who are already advanced digitally. Therefore, Generation X and Generation Y are saddled with the responsibility of catching them in their court and their world with the language they know best. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
Responding, the ECWA General Secretary Reverend Ayuba Shishe, speaking on behalf of the ECWA executive, tasked the participants to make the best use of the knowledge they have acquired and called on ECWA leadership to give the recommendations due consideration.
Therefore, as you go, always make every effort to remember all the wonderful presentation made here by the facilitators. Those facilitators were carefully and prayerfully chosen in order to come and make those presentations. And they made very wonderful presentations. Their efforts must not be allowed to be in vain. Let me encourage leadership. Please make good use of those communities, because they are the embodiment of what ECWA stands for. For example, one aspect that I saw, centralization of pastor's salary and centralization of transfers. I will not talk about centralization of salary, but let me just quickly talk about centralization of transfers. And I agree with you in total that centralization of transfer will cut down the so much tribalism, sectionalism that ECWA is so much battling. That today we have a cult in ECWA, and that cult is tribalism.
Dean of ECWA Leadership Institute, Reverend Dr. Elijah Ipole, in an interaction, said the focus of the training is to build leaders' ability to integrate digital transformation into their churches and organizations and to inspire them to embrace the technological trends.
What is most interesting for this particular period is that the world is going in a different direction from what some of us are used to, like this world of digitalization, artificial intelligence, cybersecurity. So we decided to make this team, the team for this session called 6, as artificial intelligence and cybersecurity, sharpening our leaders' skills for greater societal impact. And so we drill them, passing them through different courses, but we decided to focus on cybersecurity and artificial intelligence so that whatever they have learned, they will go back and impact their immediate community, the body of Christ, and the society at large, and pass this knowledge to our younger ones, because this is the future, and we need ECWA youth in particular, and the Christian youth, and then the Nigerian youth to be vast in artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. The message I have for our leaders is that they should do their best to update their knowledge to the current situation and realities on ground. They should not be obsolete. If not, the world will leave them behind. These are the realities we are facing. The world has changed.
The ECWA General Secretary conferred membership of the ECWA Leadership Training Institute to the participants, and certificates were issued to them. Most of the participants presented an award to the ECWA President, Reverend Dr. Ayuba Bagat, the ECWA General Secretary, Reverend Ayuba Shishe, and the ECWA Vice President, Reverend Dr. Stephen Ajishe, in recognition of their magnanimous roles in ECWA leadership. The training had in attendance the members of the ECWA Executive, DCC Executive, Directors, Heads of Units, Heads of Institutions, Confidential Secretaries and PA, and high-profile facilitators from all walks of life. The ECWA Assistant General Secretary, Reverend Dr. Sunday Kongo, said the ECWA Executive is united purposely to achieve the primary goal of fulfilling ECWA's mission and vision. Engineer Tony Nakali at Leila Hotel in Gombe State, in recognition of the mandate entrusted Reverend Dr. Kongo, who was sworn into office on the 2nd of June 2024. In a message, the AGS stressed that the unity of the 10 DCCs in Gombe State and ECWA at large is very significant to our denomination, and prayed that more DCCs will be created in the state. Reverend Kongo firmly stressed that his focus would be the unity of Gombe Zone and ECWA at large, and solicited support and prayers.
Thank God today, the ECWA Executive are one. And we speak with one voice. To my fellow DCC leaders, I truly want to appreciate you. If there's anything that I'm pursuing, is the unity of the zone. And by the grace of God, the unity of this zone, Yazuli out of harm. This zone is going to be united completely to the glory of God. Allah Zayyimana. Because united we stand and divided we fall. And I so much believe that as ECWA 10 DCCs, we have a voice in ECWA. There is nothing we will say we are going to do in ECWA and that will not be done once we are united. And therefore, we are going to be united so that ECWA will progress and our state will progress. Each leadership comes with responsibility. I must confess that the work given to me is a difficult one. I cannot do it on my own. I commit your prayers. I commit your continuous support, so that together we will take ECWA to a greater height.
He appreciated Engineer Tony for single-handedly organizing the program and pledged to support programs that will promote the unity of the district church councils in the state. The AGS recognized the roles ECWA has played in Gombe State and called on the church and the state to collaborate. Reverend Ruben Yaro, the ECWA Christian Education Director, in a message at the ceremony, tasked leaders at all levels not to come into leadership with the aim of getting something.
I pray that our senior brother, AGS, will have these principles imbibed in his leadership. And for all of us that are leaders, we also try to imbibe this in our leadership style and tenor so we can succeed. Goodwill
messages came from a representative of Gombe State, CAN Chairman Gombe State, Accountant General of Gombe State, and representatives of the 10 District Church Council of Gombe State and political leaders from various positions of leadership.
He has sent me here to rejoice with our brothers, and particularly my elder brother, Reverend Dr. Congo, because the government of Gombe State has worked with him closely since the coming of Muhammadu Inoyaya as the governor of Gombe State. Because I can remember during the COVID-19 period, he was one of the people who saw to the distribution of the palliative that the state government provided to ease the suffering of our people in Gombe. He was in charge of Balanga local government while I was in charge of Funakayi local government. So the government is happy that you are now elevated from the state acting CAN chairman to the highest of the highest of ECWA. And this is not to say that I think it is deliberate because you are a workaholic person, you are faithful, you are dedicated. He did his job very, very, very well. And I think that was why the governor said, okay, he's your brother and you know him, go and represent me. Tell him that this whole state is with him. Wherever he is, Gombe State is going to give him the maximum support. Gombe State government is going to give you the maximum support needed. The state government doors are wide open. At any time, everyone wishes to reach out to the state government, please do so. Because as you do, we will come and rejoice with you, we will join hands with you, we will support you in the way possible.
Reverend Sunday Congo is a shining example of faith, dedication, selfless service, Christian effort to spread the message of love, hope, and redemption have inspired countless lives. As we celebrate this achievement today, we honor not only Reverend Congo, not only Reverend Congo's leadership, but also his unwavering commitment to our shared values of compassion, forgiveness, and grace. We have to acknowledge the effort of my friend and my brother, that's Engineer Tony Nakale, the ECWA General Manager, ECWA Television International, for his vision, dedication, that made this dinner possible, and his commitment that foster unity and harmony.
And thanks to the church who have trained you, who have made you available to serve the church at the international level. And I'm sure God who has chosen you and other directors will not abandon you, will strengthen you and lead you on as you walk in His vineyard.
The ECWA TV General Manager, Engineer Tony Nakale, appreciated dignitaries who graced the occasion and emphasized that the unity of Gombe State, both in the state and the church, is very imperative to their growth.
Thank you very much for coming. Honestly, united we stand, divided, there is nothing we can do. It is the law. If we are united, we will stand. If we are not united, we will fall. And I know, if I ask you, you wouldn't want us to fall.
Recap of our top stories. I told you that ECWA leaders have been encouraged to embrace AI cybersecurity at leadership training, And ECWA AGS emphasizes the need for unity in ECWA and Gombe Zone. Thanks for watching the news. I am Alheri Moses. Have a blessed weekend.